Hi, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to our little circle here. It helps the energy flow and it keeps us all connected while the world is spinning sideways. And honey, you have to check the links down below. We've got the Spring Oracles Marathon going on. But go ahead and pick one of these decks. Deck one are people. Deck two in the middle is places. And deck three is things. Find your links, timestamps down below. I'll meet you there. All right, you picked pile one. You actually picked people. Congrats. You're either a glutton for punishment or you're just as obsessed with everyone as I am. Oh my gosh. The first thing hitting me for you here looks like Libra. Okay, yeah. That air sign who acts like they are the CEO of all balance and harmony, but it's actually just they're indecisive as hell. This person is likely charming, a big flirt, and absolutely hates conflict. So they don't like to fight. So they're Mr. Nice Guy, Mrs. Nice Girl. If you're feeling attached to someone, it could be a Libra, someone with significant Libra placement, they could light up the Libra in your zodiac house. There's going to be a reason. If you feel attached. Oh, you caught that. Look at you, Pot One, actually paying attention. Yes, that vibe is the Two of Cups. 100% the Two of Cups. They've got the willpower and the magic touch to make you believe that this is destiny. So if you're asking if they're projecting that kind of energy, soulmate energy onto you, when justice shows up, honey, let's be for real. They aren't just projecting a connection. No, they're evaluating if you actually fit into their life long term. All right, since justice is the card for Libra, this person is looking for a mirror. They want to see if the effort that they put in the magician energy is going to get a fair return from you. And then it's somebody who they're very conceited. They're always looking in the mirror. Maybe. Oh, you caught that. Goodbye, pile one. You're noticing that half and half vibe. One person has it all, the others are literally on their knees begging for crumbs. So they breadcrumb you. And then you bring up the hangman in reverse like this. Oh, honey, this is the kick in the pants card. So this is good. This is, if this is, yes, this is currently happening. This card is basically the universe saying, yeah, I'm that person. It's emotional fulfillment and having exactly what they want, what you want, even if what you want is just to be left alone, and allowing you to bask in that. So let's clarify. Let's clarify so we can actually see what's coming in the future. See what these aliens need to know astrologically. This card is Venus and Aries. Think about that for a second. You got the planet of love and harmony, trying to chill. The sign of the warrior. It's like throwing a wedding in the middle of a mosh pit. Having a wedding in the middle of a disaster, trying to have a relationship in the middle of a weird ass. It's not like that, but everyone is actually having a great time. Oh, honey, we're looking at the Page of Wands reverse hitting the Hierophant. This is a choice. You, the Hierophant. And that is a choice that you made. So, for the heathens, I would say this isn't your grandma's Sunday school lesson. Oh, God. You know that feeling that you have this great idea at 2 a.m. in the morning. You go out and you buy all the supplies, and then they just sit in the box. Who is doing that to you? The fuck? Oh, hold on. Did you see that? Okay. I'm absolutely floored that grumpy page of one. It's like the universe saw us procrastinating and decided to dump a bucket of pure, unadulterated emotions on somebody's head. Or you saw somebody procrastinating, so you tried to create something fun for us to do. And the simplest things on a Tuesday night, and better I say it louder for the people in the back, the King of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Pentacles reversed isn't just a vibe shift. It's a straight up middle finger to that old jerk. Yeah. King of Pentacles, if it's them, they snatched. They literally fallen off their throne. And they're no longer in this stable, wealthy provider position. They're unreliable. They're a power tripping mess whose security has been taken away. And you, if that's you, you're snatched. Look at this. You stopped overextending for people who don't appreciate it. That's why you look so good in the future. You're finally investing in your own kingdom instead of funding everyone else's nonsense. So it's the ultimate, I look good, I feel good, and I'm too expensive for your drama vibe. You're solid, you're stable, and you're definitely not sharing that wealth, like yourself, with anyone who isn't on your level, right? Absolutely. The Page of Pentacles coming up to clarify as a messenger, and the messenger of youth and truth. And that is pile one. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. This balancing out these people who think that they can just tip the scale to their advantage all the time, are the kind of people you're dealing with there. So, thank you. Let's go on to pile two. You got to come over and see pile two. All right, pile two is places. Pile two, let's get into it. Places. This is where the magic or the disaster is actually happening. So first we hit in the Oracle from the Spring Marathon deck to see the literal where of your life. All right, pile two. So your place is going to be 10th Zodiac House. Is it magic or a disaster? Honestly, it's both, depending on if you've actually done your chores. There's no privacy there, unlike the 4th house. This is out in the public. 4th house is home. 10th house has no curtains. If you're a mess, the whole world can see it. You're basically standing on a world stage. So I guess you're going to take your bow, or are you going to be you're going to take a bow, or is it going to be a public meltdown, I guess? First tarot. Oh, pile two. This is rough. If you were looking for a magic moment in the 10th house, these cards just walked in and turned the lights off. We're talking about the current state of you and this other person. How people deal with people. It's giving total collapse. All right, so let's talk about who this person is and what they're becoming as we look into the future. This isn't just a mood, it's a total personality overhaul as we move with Aries new moon and the solar eclipse coming in as I'm reading this. So think about it. You've got this massive fiery Aries solar eclipse and Mercury retrograde, right? Pushing for a total reboot. But the Two of Swords is sitting right in the middle of it like a roadblock. As I'm looking at this, the best advice I can give you is that they are currently in a standoff with themselves. So when and where it's going to happen. All right, pile two. Let's talk about the absolute dumpster fire of a when and where you looking at. You got the Four of Cups reversed, which is already established is your big emotional wake-up call. But the Chariot reverse shows up as your timing. So it's blowing your mind because it's a literal contradiction. We saw it back in pile one, y'all. People setting this nostalgic, I miss the old you energy. Oh. But now that we are in the thick of the Chariot reverse mess, it's nowhere to be found. Chariot reversed is your win, and it's saying not until you stop pining for what's gone. Not until they stop pining for what's gone. Like, so many people around you just cannot grow up, move on, and get over the past. Even over 50 years old. So I'm just saying the momentum is stalled because somebody too busy looking in the rearview mirror at the Six of Cups memories instead of watching the road, which is making your slow and steady approach feel like you're driving with the handbrake on. So this is the energy and the power struggles where Aries wants to take charge and you're just digging your heels in. When an Aquarius, a Leo, or significant placements, they're going to light up that 10th house. It shows us they're insecure about their outside world. All right. If you wanted the real tea, and if Taurus is the one digging their heels in, the energy there is going to be going up against a Scorpio. And I'm telling you, honey, a Scorpio with a Scorpio or a Taurus with a Scorpio rising. Look, you're essentially a walking contradiction wrapped in a designer trench coat. Got the Taurus sun wanting peace, snacks, and a stable bank account. But your Scorpio rising is out there looking for betrayal under every rock, treating every conversation like an interrogation. So, since you're the first impression, or the first impression of the people that you're going up against, rather, is the High Priestess in reverse, I think you're dealing with somebody who is completely disconnected. Yeah, they don't even know what they're thinking. They think that they're real smart, like that they got this real good gut instinct, but they don't. And they're likely using intuition as a weapon to gaslight you, keeping secrets just to feel powerful over you. But the secret is being exposed. So because the secret is coming out, it's not because someone sat down and had an honest conversation. It's because you're cracking under the pressure. All right? All right. And if you're sitting next to it, that's the work card. It means the secret is getting exposed because of those receipts that you've been holding on to. They've been holding on to a receipt. I don't know. Someone has been putting in the hours to dig up the truth. Or the person hiding the secret was so obsessed with the details that they left a paper trail a mile long. All right? And that Ace of Wands is your hell yes moment. Hell yeah. While those messy high priestess types are tripping over their own lies, watching their crafted narratives fall apart, you're handed a brand new fiery spark of inspiration and raw power. For Taurus in this collective, this is the ultimate best outcome because it's the counterpunch to that strength in reverse, this collapse. They can't tame anything around them. They can't even tame their self. They can't even tame their narrative. Fine. They're not even looking at their narrative anymore. You're staring at an entirely new fire. This is pure, unadulterated potential that burns right in front of your fake Eight of Pentacles receipts. You move from being the one stuck in the tent to being the one holding the torch. You've reclaimed your willpower from those who tried to gaslight you, and you may have realized that your current investment of time, whether in a job or a habit or a relationship, is no longer yielding a return. All right? Yeah, it's time to, there's like a pivot point, and it's time, you'll be away from them eventually. Pile 3, things. You are one of the viewers who is the most in their elements right now, you guys, whoever picked pile 3. Yeah. You're most in your element because that planetary alignment coming in April, here in just a little bit, specifically highlights 3 massive evolutionary piles for our generation, where these gifts and lessons converge. So, let's see what your message is, pile 3. Hierophants and heathens. Gonna have an identity reset. Identity reset. Ooh, Aries new moon. Look, I told you so, didn't I? I've been saying it since the fish fry, y'all. That Aries new moon in April is going to hit like a blizzard in May. Completely uncalled for, but here we are. So put the ranch down, grab your backbone, and actually use the reset. Ooh, we need to see what the tarot has to say about that. All right. These youngins going up against. See? That Knight in reverse is exactly what happens when you're all talk and no tater tots. This is someone charging in with a mouthful of marbles with a brain like scrambled eggs. They're loud, they're wrong. And they're swinging that dull blade at anything that moves. All right. I see a lot of leftovers here. There's no love in that dish. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Listen, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I fucking told you, all right? These clowns are dealing with, they're walking disasters. You got the Eight of Swords keeping them stuck. The moon coming up in reverse shows that the truth is, the fog is being lifted, the truth is being revealed. That beep beep, that's a literal siren telling you their heart is a dry ass well. There's zero love there. Just a leaky faucet of bullshit coming out the mouth. All right. Shut up and listen for a second. I'm trying to figure this out. Gonna need more cards. I'm gonna need more cowbell. Cowbell. This Aries new moon in 2026 ain't just some hippy dippy wish on a star moment. It's a global fucking earthquake for every single person on the planet. Is no joke. I just was flicking through my shorts, on my stream on YouTube, watching other people, and like everybody's talking about it. The alignment is a total reset for all of humanity. So let's see what's in it for you. They want praise they didn't earn. Somebody here? Yeah. Look at that cup. They want praise they did not earn. They might be acting like they care about you. Doing careful things. Being very careful, aren't they? To be careful. You'll notice that more as the season progresses, but I think it's because they're not looking to win. They are looking to win, but they have nothing to show for it. And effort, like true romantic partner. It's not, yeah. It's not moonlight magic, sister. Aries moon isn't just a me thing, though. It's a we thing. And so that's heavy, man. Got that deep intuitive knowing that they can't buy, steal, or fake. Look at this. And here's the beauty of the high priestess, like you, because you've walked the rock land, you know the chains aren't real. The devil is just the shared realization that the old ways of seeking security don't work anymore. This isn't a curse, it's the mass liberation of the bullshit. You're all going to be learning how to find pleasure without this soul sucking situation. My many esoteric traditions show that. This is a karmic branding. Even in this card, it's a karmic branding. So the physical toll or soul contract you've carried while waiting for your life to change. Following the devil, Saturn in Taurus is the planetary ruler of the Seven of Pentacles. In a deck where that figure has a rune mark on its back like this one, it symbolizes a karmic branding. It's shared investments in something that might not be success, or it might be success unfulfilled. All right, so sit down and listen because I'm breaking this whole mess down for you in 5 minutes flat. You see that? We got the Aries new moon coming in for our necks. I'm seeing energy shift from stuck to unstoppable if you play your cards right. Here's the play-by-play on these clowns and why you're the one holding the high ground. These people you're dealing with, oh, they're literally deconstructing like a cheap something. We've got all this hidden under the deck, reversed at the bottom of the deck. Now we see, okay, so this is the common ground, y'all. That Taurus and Capricorn tribe in your life. Okay, babe, I am seeing this in the deck now. They are all standing there, these people in front of each other in the future, stripped of their masks, finally seeing the rune marks on each other's backs. All right. Look at me. Look at me. I'm giving you 2 minutes of my life I've never going to get back. So pay attention. You want to know about the Page of Cups? You think it's all cute with that fish in the cup and the poetry? Get out of here. Unless that card is reversed, you're living in a fantasy world. They're living in a fantasy world, sweetheart. Believe you me, if they think you're happy. Upright, it's a fallacy. It's some person telling you you're their everything while they still living in their mother's basement eating leftovers. So it's fake. Yeah, it's rose-colored garbage. But you want to see the real? When the page flips upside down, that's when the mask slips. That's why it came up sideways. And that's why it flipped out of the deck. That's the future of these clowns. It's an emotional immaturity at its finest. It's a grown man having a tantrum because you didn't laugh at their stupid joke. It's mixed signals. It's a I forgot to call. It's a beep beep siren telling you this person has the backbone of a cooked linguine. Don't even get me started on that Taurus and Capricorn tribe. They're sitting there with that Seven of Pentacles looking at their dry ass garden like it's going to turn into gold. But it ain't. They're unfulfilled. And they're unfulfilled because they're addicted to the devil, the drama, the money, the look at me. Six of Wands ego. Oh, come here, sugar. Let me look at you. We've been through it today, Taurus, haven't we? Pulling all those truths out from under the rug, listening to your auntie for a second before you head out, guys. This is messy. Do me a favor.